Hello everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome to another unboxing video here for Steelseries. Now just as a reminder, Steelseries is a partner with the channel. If you're looking for gaming headsets, mice, all those kind of things, be sure to type !Steelseries in my Twitch chat, or on the YouTube side of things, check the description of the video. We always have a link there, plus a 10% discount code that you can check out. Today I am going to be unboxing the Arctis 7. Now, some of you may remember I did an Arctis 5 unboxing. I'm actually wearing them as we speak. I found the audio quality to be superior to the other audio line that comes from Steelseries, and the microphone, you guys know that I use this microphone right here normally for my needs, but I still haven't messed around with the microphone, so it sounded like a headset microphone to me in general. This, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to unbox it. We're going to test the audio. I'll give you my impressions of its comfort, how the audio sounds. Now slap this right on the box. Look at that. Best gaming headset by PC Gamer. So my expectations are high. So hopefully my expectations are met. Let's check out the Arctis 7. Alright, so here we have the box for the Arctis 7. I don't know why I decided to put my hands on it that way. Real standard, I just got a pair of scissors. We only really need it. As you can see, there's plastic right here. So I was gonna actually do this recording without any sort of like means of opening it. I was just gonna try to do it old school, where you peel off the plastic. And then I was like, that's not me. I'm the guy who needs to cut the plastic off. Although I am usually the guy who'll just grab like the nearest sharpest object that I can find, like a pen or something. And then you always take the risk of the pen exploding. So nice and easy to unbox. We just lift up and boop, there you go. Really easy unboxing. Good thing, because as you can see, I am not, I don't have the greatest motor skills. Comes with a few stickers for those interested. You have a Get Wrecked, you have Steelseries, you have Bleed. Wait, who's your day? Who's your daddy, as you can see right there. So this is just a little something that comes with it. If you want to slap these on your computer or on your headset, if that's something that interests you. And then the boxing itself, very, very easy. Comes right up, like I barely had to touch it in order to get it up. So first impression of even just looking at it, it reminds me of the SteelSeries 800, my first impression when I unboxed that, where it looked almost like it was kind of too tight. Now remember, this strap right here, you can adjust for your head, so it doesn't have to be exactly like this. And I'm curious to see how it actually ends up fitting, because it looks like it's made of the same material my Arctis 5 is, so comfort shouldn't be a problem. Microphone looks like it's similar to the Arctis 5. Curious to see how it actually ends up panning out. Let me see if there is the transmitter here at the bottom. It is indeed. Really glad everything comes apart so easily in this box. We all know I'm not a professional when it comes to opening boxes. So, love it, hate it. It's asking me how I feel about the Arctis here. We're here to help. Give feedback. I'll do that. As a partner, I definitely will if I love it or hate it. Arctis 7 product information. This is all standard stuff. You guys don't need to. This isn't that important, but I mean, setting up the wireless portion is important, of course. This looks like a direct analog connection. I wonder if it goes directly into the wireless transmitter, which we should probably pull out so I can get all the information before I start making assumptions. All right. Oh, this last one's in there. Let me get rid of this. Sorry, beard touched the microphone. Here. This is what scissors were for in the first place, weren't they? So I don't have to struggle with plastic. There we go. Or tape or anything. There we go. Much better. Alright, so same deal. This looks like a direct USB connection. So it looks like I have the option to go wired or wireless, because this is something that's a little... Well, the Arctis 5 actually was one wire, and then you could change out the other end. So I'm curious to see what the wireless transmitter looks like. Let's see. Wireless transmitter. Okay. Well, hold on. We've got our mortal enemy of tape here again. There we go. I can remove it this time easily. All right, so this is, first of all, let me say, way less bulky than the SteelSeries 800. I have the box for the 800 over here. I'm not using my 800 anymore, though. I'm using my Arctis, and I just knocked something over. But don't mind that, because we're professional here, right? So this is the box for the 800, and it has, you know, audio and all that stuff. This is the box for this one. Much easier. Much less space consuming, as you can see, which is good, because this thing, as you can tell from how I even tried to pull it out, this thing was, you know, I didn't have great space for it personally. It's also a little dusty because I haven't used it in a while. Alright, let me pick this up It was a coffee thermos that is empty, by the way, for anyone wondering what the heck I just knocked over. And I guess the only thing for us to really do is to try and pair this and see how the audio actually compares. Is it comparable to the Arctis 5? Is it comparable to the 800? Well, let's find out. Here we go.
All right, everyone. So I'm wearing the Arctis 7 now. First impressions was that I needed to adjust the head strap immediately. Upon adjusting the head strap and having it on my head for 5 minutes, it feels very akin to the Arctis 5. One of the biggest differences was definitely because there's a battery in here, it definitely has a little bit more weight to it, but that is the same thing that I kind of had to adjust to with the Siberia 800 back in the day. So it doesn't really feel any different to me. It might feel different to you initially upon putting it on your head though. The ear cuffs are as comfortable as the Arctis 5. It's pretty much the same ear cuff. The audio quality, I went ahead and tested it, was similar to the Arctis 5. I'd say it's probably near equivalent. It feels like the big difference here is definitely in the wireless and the wireless functionality. One big difference with this one from the Siberia 800 though is that this one does not have like the batteries that you swap out with the old ones. Again, I'll pull up this. This was for the 800, and as you can see, there was a slot to charge a battery, and it came with 2 batteries, and basically you would charge one to full, and then replace the old one, put the new one back, and then put the new one in the headset. This one instead charges directly to the computer. I'm not sure if there's a slot. No, this one you charge directly to a USB. You do a micro USB to USB connection, and it charges the headset. For me, it doesn't really make a difference. My headset sits next to my computer all the time anyway, and I have a spare USB slot right here just for such things. For other people, I don't know if that is something that affects your decision, this versus the 800, but that it doesn't for me. People are telling me the headset microphone quality, I'm getting better reception on it on my Twitch chat than I did with the Arctis 5. I again I have not adjusted it in the Steelseries engine. This is again the native sounding microphone headset. It still isn't a professional grade microphone, and I don't think anyone should go into it with that expectation, but with no modifications, I'm getting generally positive reception from it in my Twitch chat. So good to hear. How long does the charge last? Now, luckily, I have the little production manual right here, and that should probably give me any of the following final information that I need to give to you guys. Probably says it on the box also. You know me though, I'm not very super educated about things. I like to go in and generally just give my reception on them right off the bat. In fact, I'll look on the box real quick. Oh, you know what's great? I could go look on the box while still wearing my headset. You want to know why? It's wireless. Great test. 10 out of 10 test. Let's see. It says it right here on the back of the box. So let's just cover the details that are on the back of the box before anyone asks any more questions. So one, it is a bi-directional microphone. On-ear chat mix dial. For those wondering, there are 2 channels that the headset has, chat and game, and you can adjust the volume between the 2. So it gives you 2 audio channels in your computer as well. Same thing the Arctis 5 did, except the Arctis 5 did it with the physical dial. This one's built into the headset. Airweave ear cushions, again, those are the same things that we had on the Arctis 5. Full wrap ski goggles suspension band, 0 latency wireless, rechargeable battery with 15 hours of continuous use, and DTS headphone X 7.1 surround sound. I got that right off the back of the box, thankfully. So, saved again. So 15 hours, it says 15 hours. I, of course, I'm going to have to use it and see how it handles the 15-hour part. But other than that, it basically feels like a wireless, slightly improved Arctis 5. And for the price of $149.99 versus the Siberia 800, which is cost quite a bit more, I'd say that this would be my preferred headset of the 2 for SteelSeries, unless you're looking at that whole battery thing. Or you're looking at something that isn't an Airweave cushion and thinking that you would like that instead. That is probably the major difference. Also, again, the microphone is definitely better quality than the Siberia 800, so I feel SteelSeries has done a pretty good job improving on this headset. The only things I'd like to see, the strap on the head could be a little bit longer. It was still a little tight until I kind of worked my way into getting comfortable with the headset. The weight is fine, the microphone is fine, the battery life is supposedly fine if we take what it says on the box for truth, which we should, because honestly the last one said that it had, I didn't remember what the 800 told me, but I used to not charge that thing for days and still get life out of it. So it's hard for me to say that honestly the battery life on that was better than it said it was, so maybe the battery life on this is even better than it says it was. So on that note though, that's going to be a wrap up for my unboxing and thoughts on the comfort, the audio quality of the headset. Overall, solid purchase if you're looking for a wireless headset. Again, this video is, well, I am partnered with SteelSeries. This isn't a sponsored video, but I am partnered with SteelSeries, so that's why I'm doing the unboxing and the review in the first place. Again, if you're looking to grab the Arctis 7 or any of the other SteelSeries products, type !SteelSeries in the live Twitch chat, or if you're on the YouTube video, check the description of the video. There should also be a 10% discount code there in the form of Mr. Happy 10 in order to save 10% on your purchases and support the channel by doing so. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get back to my normal Twitch stream. Those of you on YouTube, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share. And until next time, take care.